It's 1 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time, and I just took a long ride in here in this stock, Kalyankjil Jewelers, and you can see very nice thin run into this level. So first of all, discussing the level on the daily chart. So there's not much on the daily chart because this is a very cleaned up level. I would much rather see this one at 102 and over some time I think lower, but at 97.45. But I think we have a very nice run for today. The original idea was actually to run us back into some of the upper areas into 120s, but I don't think that that's possible for now with this trade, but let's just discuss it. So you can see this little gap in here. Typically these are reactive, but it didn't provide much in this case. Same way, you can see this gap showed the reaction from in here with this openness. So you can see very nice move down. I think I think this company declared its results today, earnings today. So I think that's the result of volatility. But so you can see initially I was thinking that I think the price would hold right somewhere in here, but it came just below in this area and took a little bit of a peek into this gap. So I think which is not a good sign. But my stop was open just in here at just below the 103 figure at 102.95. So so I just wanted a little bit of protection from that, so I could manage the trade at least. So let's go and see on the lower time frame. So you can see very nice one from 1110 to 105. So my fill is at 105.445 I think, and you can see it's stalling at least right in here. So initially my idea was to actually give it a little bit of space to work with. So in other words, I would like to keep my stop in here and see what plays out. But just what has been done by this stock in here, that it came below that low. So I don't think there is much structure in this area, and I would like this stock to come into this lower area. But I think 102 is a much better 102 is a much better level, somewhere I think 101 somewhere in here. But I don't think that if price bleeds into that area, I don't think that 102 will hold. But certainly if price were to run into this 97.45, then I'm interested. So let's see how this one goes. And so you can see this same sort of pressure. It's maintaining that pressure in here. So this, you can see, this is a shelf which is holding the price right now. Price came back up, hit into that shelf, and now it's trying to bleed lower. So I'm thinking that I should move my stop in here. Typically I won't, for the swing trade, I won't move my stop so quickly, but I think just what has gone right in here, so I would like to move my stop just below that 104 figure and see what happens. But just going on a 1 minute. So you can see very bleeding price behavior generally gives it away, and there is not much liquidity left in here. So I think it would make another run to the lows, which I'm thinking of actually bailing out of the position. So so far I think I'll just move my stop at 103.95 because I don't want to be taking a full stop in here. Initially the stop is opened at 102.95, and yeah, so I'm decreasing by loss by a little bit by point. So you can see let's show the position in here. So you can see this is the long right in here. I just close the position now. I think it comes much lower into some lower levels. So I think yeah, let's see. So far the price is holding right in here. So you can see this is the entry right in here, and this stop is at 103.9. So if we do make another run, I'm out. But I think it's nothing special. It's just a retest scenario. Generally this is also an entry if the level is good. If you do miss the first hit, then you can take another entry at the second hit. which generally drives the price higher, but in this case I think it's just not likely, given what has gone on the higher time frame. So that's why I'm aggressive with this stop in here, and just going on a 1 minute chart. So you can see right now, just by the dealing of liquidity in here. So you can see, this was a shelf in here. We took the shelf liquidity in here, made a run back in, and then we came back up again, took some liquidity, and then we ran thin. So now this move down, this area down would have to maintain. If the price comes up and starts to consolidate right in here, I think we might head into this 107 area. But so far I think I'm thinking to take I'm thinking that I would take something out at 108 and move my stop to break even quickly. In this case, I think if price even breaks out of this level in here, I think I'll move my stop to break even and see what happens in this. So initially the idea was of the swing trade, but I think this could be an intraday trade only. So let's see how this one progresses. Because it has created a fractal on this 5 minute chart, as you can see. Very nice fractal, and just how clean this one looks. And you can see extend above and then came right back in, made another retest, and looks like now it can fill the gap. But let's see, the stop is just on that low. And this another point is that this could be another entry. So sometimes I do that in forex. So when price then thins into my level, and if I have a good fill, then what I'll do is I'll take some profit out in here, move my stop just below in here, and then when price creates that same behavior and breaks nicely, like this is a very nice break showing you that it wants to move deeper. So it breaks and then make a retest, like in this case. So this is a classic break and retest pattern, and what makes the trade highly probable is that the gap in here. So the price can easily draw right back into this area. So a little bit more confidence on this trade, but let's see how this one goes. So okay, so equity markets closed 2 minutes ago, and you can see it actually made a run inside in here after the break of this fractal. So a little shy of the target, but I think it's fairly workable. I think it could make a run to the downside tomorrow, but I think it's okay that it has come so far. I think, but yeah, I think it's shy. So we could see some stall right in here for tomorrow, and we could also see a run to the upside, possibly filling in this 108.50 area. If not, then coming to this lower levels, and I think I'll just move. I'll take the stop at break even tomorrow, because if it does fail this area, this shelf area in the 15-minute chart, I think we'll make a run to the downside. So just taking a look at Nifty now. Okay, so the Nifty sold off at the end of the session, so that's interesting that this stock didn't go for the fall here, but let's see how this one will play out tomorrow. It's 16th of May, currently 9:10 GMT and 2:40 in Indian Standard Time. So I just closed the position right in here because it was looking a little bit bearish to me. The reason is being that it was held down with this range in here, and it does look like it wants to take a run to the downside if it maintains in this area. If it comes back in here and consolidates, then possibly we are taking those highs out. So so in the morning, price, you can see, extended very nicely into some of the structure on this 1 minute right in here. So I took something out, and this could have been a nice intraday trade as well. You can see how nicely it balanced the price and started to bleed off, and there was not much liquidity present in this area, I would say. So you can see this price feature is quite evident. You can see not much volatility in here after hitting the structure to the left side. Just this generally suggests that the price is absorbing. So while it has absorbs the liquidity from this area, so wherever the price breaks, generally it could head into that direction. So you can see it's actually much clearer now. 5 minutes and 15. Yep. So you can see created this range and then broke down that range, and now it came to retest this range, and I'm not really convinced of this liquidity in this area, so I think we might come into this 10650 area somewhere in here, or called 106 area. So that's why I got out of the trade, and I'll wait on this one. But if it does maintains in here, if it doesn't breaks, if it doesn't break I would say the low at 108.20, or just call it 108. So if it doesn't break 108, then I think possibly we're heading to the upside, I think, because this liquidity has been absorbed. If it does create a price, then I think we could head into some of the deeper levels, somewhere call it 112 and 113, but overall I would like to see this at 118 next if it does hold in here. So yeah, this trade is done. But also one thing I would like to point out this. So I had taken a long right in here. There's a video where I took a long right in here, but and I showed the final target of that long, but I did get out of the position right in here. So you can see another very nice thin run. This could have been an intraday trade if this was a much more liquid stock. So you can see same sort of structure in here, a thin price run, price hits some liquidity, so we could have opened the stop somewhere in here. 36 figure lies around in here, so somewhere in here, and then move the stock structure, and you can structurally, so you can see this structure breaks right in here and it's holding. So but all the while it hits this shelf in here, and now it's just deciding. I think it could come a little bit to the downside. I would say 33 right in here. So how that looks in a 1 hour. So yeah, 34, 33. I think it could easily come into that area. But I think if it does trades into this 33 area, and I would say 32.80, call it, that could be another long, So yeah, as far as this video is concerned, I think the trade is done.